Hello, good morning, and happy Thursday. Over halfway through the week today. Let's see. I almost got everything set up and running. Let's go ahead and get our test set up. If I remember correctly, we left off yesterday with creating a new course. I think it was creating a course. Did that not? That's what I wanted to run. What happened? Permission denied. Okay. Oh, I'm in the wrong directory. Zilby's out in Yale, Hawaii. He wants to play, unfortunately, and how about this? Do you want me to throw? He might come in. Oh, if I remember, also our tests aren't failing. I think we left them in a working state for a create course. Oh, and there he went. Ark, hello. How are you doing today? Good. That's great. So far, just tired. The weather's been weird here recently. I don't know if it was exactly over our place, but uh over one of my coworkers' houses, it rained over an inch in an hour, which is a lot of rain. And it was a short burst of rain that was just really intense. And so there's been lots of flooding. I know. It's not things that are like our city is not used to this. This is not normal for us, or at least it doesn't feel normal. So I hope that's not an indication of how the winter is going to be, because if that's the case, we're going to get snowed in a lot. Luckily, like the internet hasn't been going out, power hasn't been going out, so everything is surviving that so far. Oh, there's lethal wet bulb temperatures over the south of the U.S. Yeah, and then the thing that was hitting us for the most part was the Canadian fires. There was smoke from all of that coming over, and first to hit us, and we had red, like just red skies, and like blood red moons, all like just for days. I my watch was informing me that I shouldn't go outside because it was like really horrible air quality, but then that all moved east, and now it's that side of the country that is now having like smoke so bad that it's horrible for you to step outside. I know. There was one point in time when the California fires a year or two ago, and then like a couple fires northwest and east. They were all uh, in other states. Like our state wasn't on fire, but everybody around us was pointing their fires at us. And it reminded me about how if you ever go camping and you're at the campfire and like the smoke starts going towards you, so you like change positions and the smoke just changes directions to go towards you again. It's like, yeah, it reminds me of that. Except I can't just take the state and move it. All right, so create course. I think okay, so we did that. So we're on author. We can navigate to the create course page. So that's working fine. We can create a course, which right now, right, okay. So title and short description aren't working properly. But we can press the button and that works. But what I want to do is oh, we have this console log, post body JSON. Can we see what's in there? Post body JSON. Here it is right here. Okay, so post body JSON, we have variables. Variables might be what we're looking for here. So long description, title, tag ID, all that stuff. Okay, this might work. And I might want to check that. Okay, so let's go end-to-end test, create course spec. Okay, so can create a course. I intercept GraphQL, so that's happy. And then we have this route here, and then here okay, so post body JSON, type of bodies, that should be an object, right? Yeah, object. Oh, so you were called back. Well, I mean, so that part's great. It's the job you don't want. I mean, sometimes having that in your pocket can help with negotiations for other places. It's like, hey, I'm wanted. People want me. So if other people want me, don't you want me too? Something like that. Like, maybe you can use that. I've never really been very good at that kind of negotiations, sort of like using that. But I do know that there's been some people who are very good at essentially using that to negotiate. Yeah, that's the best you could probably do, and hopefully it works out the way you want it to. Okay, so I have this console log, console body. So I want to verify. I want to do some assertions in here. So I want to do or expects in here. So I want to expect body dot. So I want all the things then, right? So like in variables, yeah. So look here, we have title as empty string. So I want to capture that. So we have this is gonna be body dot variables dot long descript. So body dot variables dot title. Yeah, title uh to be, and then that will be new course title. Okay, so expect, and then we have tag. So body dot variables dot. So I might want to extract this out too. So let ooh. Oh, so that's like long description, something like that. Let's do variables equals to bodies, then I can get rid of these at least. Oh, it might be nice to just do everything though. Because if I do variables, then I can come back and grab, I want title, I want, okay, so then title, the next one was tag. Oh, interesting. So that's tag ID. So tag ID. Next is long description. Long description. Short description. Short description. What else is there? Oh, and is it live? Is it just live or is live? Just live. Live like that. Okay, so if I get those, now I want to. You can be a const. Okay, so once again, all right, so we have title to be the new course title. I want the tag ID to be, now I'm setting this to be Rust. So end GraphQL API get all data. So what's the Rust tag? Rust tag is ID 5. So that should be 5 then. So that should be 5. So expect, let's see what's next. Long description. To be long description. Expect. To be short description. Pika, hello. How are you doing today? Okay, so if we do that, but then I want to make sure that it actually hits this. So let's do a let intercepted or something like that. So we'll say false to begin with. I then want this to be intercepted equals true, and then we'll do a expect intercepted to be true. So that way, if that fails, then we know something went wrong there. Route is declared. Oh, I'm not even using you, so I don't care about that. Feeling good? You got a new CPU today. Nice. It's always nice to have like new toys like that. Oh, and you got the job. Oh, so they were about to call you. Perfect. Oh, what perfect timing then. Oh, very nice. Okay, so you get a job in a hangar for the summer, and that's gonna buy you enough time so you can find a dev job. Nice. Like that sounds like the perfect plan. Like you've got everything set up, and then it just works the way you want it to. And you start on Monday, which means that you get a long weekend. Congratulations, that's awesome. It's always nice when these things just work out. Okay, yeah. So timed out because expect intercepted to be true, and oh, because it failed in here. So expect title to be new course title. So re-intermediate is the title of this, but we got nothing. So we need to fix that. Be right back. Need to enable virtualization in BIOS. Virtualization, is that for making it so you can like run virtualization tools like Docker and other stuff like faster or better? I vaguely remember having to set that up in the last computer I built, but that was a while ago. All right, well let's go jump in this. This is the Pages create course. So we need to do the entire value thing. Yeah, we don't have any. Okay, so input. Okay, value is this title. Oh no, wait. Yeah, that's title. Okay, so we have title deref. So where does title come from? Title use state attribute value. Okay, from that. Oh, because it's never changing, so I need to change it now. So I need to do something like let title on input let title equals. Okay, so clone that. We'll create a callback from. This will be the new title, which is going to be an attribute value. And then I guess the only thing I really want to do here then, I don't even think I need. I can probably just do this right here, right? Where we're going to say, want title. Oh, I need to move it in. We're going to title that set, new title. Add that in there. Okay, title on input then goes into here. Okay, so if I do that, now you need to call the other job to cancel. Oh, that'll wait until tomorrow. Did you get your paperwork yet? Sometimes I wait until I have the paperwork to cancel any other jobs. Just just in case. Just in case. Cuz you never know. Okay, so you failed, but now the title's still in there. So that'll be good. It's never happened to me, but I've heard it happening to other people where they get like a verbal offer, but then it gets rescinded or something like that happens. So I'm always paranoid about that happening now. So it's like, okay, if I have another job, I still don't want to cancel that until the very last second. Usually, it sucks for them, and I totally understand how they not that other job is gonna hate that, but we got to take care of ourselves sometimes. Yeah, you're gonna wait till tomorrow for it. Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, so this works. So short description is probably short description. Optimized intangible strategy was the name of this course, or was the short description for this course. You all would want to take a course like that, right? Where you're going to learn optimized intangible strategies. So short description is next, and I think that's going to be the exact same problem. Uh, Values the short description. Okay, so that's new state. That starts with that. We'll do another on input. This is going to be the new short description, which is an attribute value. We're going to take, I keep on forgetting the move when I'm defining this. We're going to take this short description. We're going to set it to be the new short description. Feels good because you were failing interviews upon interviews and you're starting to wonder what you were doing wrong. I know that feeling. It's sad because you so rarely get any good feedback. And I'm actually curious over where you are. Do you get feedback at all on interviews, or is it just, oh yeah, we wish you had more experience, or something like that, like some vague non-answer that can't get them into legal trouble? You do not. Usually it's email. One called you just to say you weren't chosen. That's nice at least. I did once have to I pushed back at my boss because we were hiring and he was just he was suggesting, okay, well, to make things easier and faster on ourselves, let's just only respond to the people who we're moving forward with. I'm like, well, you're not going to respond at all in any way whatsoever to like the people that we don't choose. And he's like, yeah, it won't matter. And I'm like, it's been a while since you were on the job market, weren't you? Let's not do that. That's not a good thing to do. The sad part is the hours won't allow you to watch the twins during the week. Well, sacrifices we make, right? All right, creating a course is now fully tested for that. Um, I mean, I could test. Well, okay, so my test includes some randomized, right? Yeah. So the only thing that's not random is the tag. Everything else is random and sort of like can be able to see with that. I could I could randomize the tag too, so that way I know that it's actually is working properly. I'm pretty sure though that if it's like choosing a different one, that's good. There are some things that I think are I'm a little bit unsure about. Let's go take a look at it. So to begin with, tag is set to be you to begin with. I think I want it to be set to this option to begin with. So basically, nothing. So let's create a test for that. So test when creating a course, the tag is not automatically doesn't have a default or something like that. It's not set. Hey, welcome back, Pika. And WSL is running. Oh, right, you need it for WSL. Okay, I I was um I was trying to figure out like what virtualization in the BIOS does again, and I vaguely remember setting it up. I just it's been too long, and now that you mention that, yeah, I think I did have to turn it on when I set up WSL too. I thought maybe it was like also for like making Docker better or something, but I don't remember anymore. Think of it this way, Ark. If the twins now start winning everything, you can claim that it's you because you had to stop watching in order to get this job that like caused the twins to start winning. Clearly, clearly. So you should be able to take you could take credit for that. You prefer having a full Linux environment, but that's too much for what you do right now. I totally understand. I have a couple full Linux computers just sort of lying around in different places. One needs to be repaired, and it's just like, it's just like too much work right this second. Maybe someday I'll get back to it. Typed reflections. Hello. No feedback. They just let you down. They start with a small pep talk about how you're a nice candidate, nice guy, and they'll tell you, unfortunately, you're not what we're looking for at this time. Our don't line. Well, I mean that's nicer. That's like a lot better than just you didn't get the job, go away. The one that bothers people the most, and that happens over here all the time, is you don't have enough experience, and then the next thing you know, they hired somebody with less experience than you, and it's like, really? That's a fun one. Okay, so when creating a course, okay, so I want to just navigate to here. So we're gonna start with let's see. So we're gonna start with await the intercept. Silby, hi. Silby, hi. Do you want to? The other response is complete ghosting. You just won't hear from them. I know that one sucks a lot. That one sucks like that a lot. I was mentioning before I stopped my boss from doing that when we hired last time. It sucks telling people like from the other side of the table. It sucks telling people, but like just remembering how much it sucks to be on that side. It's like, okay, I can create a message and just send out a generic one because that's better than nothing else. Lazy Vim is nice. Feels a lot like VS Code. I've never tried Lazy Vim. Okay, so I do that. Oh, then I want to log in. So we're gonna wait, log in. Okay, so we're gonna roll dot author, give it a page, and we're gonna go to create. So just create course like that. Okay, so that takes us there. Then I want to get by the label. So let's see. So const, this is going to be the tag. Await. Might not be an await. This might be, okay, so page dot get by label tag. Now what can I do with this? I want to expect that the tag dot so select option. Well, but it's like selecting what option is there. I want like, oh, maybe I can get a value. Input value. Returns the value for the matching input. Okay, we can do that. So, okay, input value and then your promise. I want this to be async await. Okay, so do that. To be, and I think that's going to be 0. I think nothing is 0 at all. You're waiting for JetBrains fleet. Isn't it in open beta? Can't you like jump on that now and play around with it? I haven't tried it myself. They sent me an email saying that I could sign up for it and try it, and I just never did. Instead, I switched the other direction and we played with NeoVim, and then after that went to Helix. So I went the opposite direction. Okay, so we have that. Let's see what we got. Apparently it's very greedy resource wise, like there's memory leaks. I can imagine that. Oh, interesting. Okay, so expected 0, received nothing. That one has dash 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 dash. Okay, hold on. What's going on here? Is it written in Java? Oh yeah, I want this value to be empty string. Okay, so instead of that, I want you to just be that. Okay, so it's written in Java Kotlin or Kotlin. Oh, well, that explains that then. I mean, so most of JetBrains products are written on the JVM. So that's not very surprising. That's right up in their wheelhouse. They know exactly what they're doing with that. I have my biases against the JVM, but like a lot of it is not really all that. Like the JVM is usually really good, and it doesn't have to be a memory hog. Like certain languages like Scala showed that you could write things for the JVM that aren't memory hogs. But then Scala went and like didn't become super popular, so it Yeah, we're basically like I don't know if it's gonna be that much more compelling than VS Code. Like VS Code, one of the big reasons that people don't like it is because it takes a lot of CPU and it takes a lot of memory. So I don't know. Is this really gonna to help out with that? Stacking, hello. Spend a week in Xcode. You guys will beg for a JetBrain product after. My time in Xcode is always when I accidentally double click on a JSON file or some other file and I haven't switched over the default project, and then it opens VS Code to open up a single file, and me just sitting there waiting for it to load because it takes forever so I can quit it. That's that's my experience with Xcode. Yeah, and Xcode is huge. That's the other thing. Okay, so your default here is that. That's interesting. My default here is was you. Okay, let's try all of these. Are you all that? Interesting. Okay. If I refresh, oh, you're fine. Why do I feel like I didn't? Okay, so I clearly didn't write this test correctly. Or wait, maybe it's just not happening here. So I come over here, and the first thing that happened, it's set to that. Okay, how about this? Can create a course. When I come in, yeah, look at that. It's set to tag as nothing. So then why in my browser is it set to you? Oh, interesting. It's not that big of a deal. Is it because I'm in Rust Developer Edition? Does the Rust Developer Edition do that? I don't know. They also haven't fixed the Mac OS file archive, so it takes 30 minutes to unpack for no reason at all. Oh, yeah, well. Yeah, things that they decide to work on. Developing for the Apple ecosystem just feels painful. I mean, so they made it better by coming up with a language that wasn't. I don't even know the right words to describe how painful um, Objective C is. I just know it's really painful. Okay, so there's that. And I suppose that I want to do things like if I don't have one of these, I want it to yell at me. It's like a title is required. Swift looks good. I wish it wasn't tied to iThings. Swift you can use for other things though, right? One of my I remember one of my students used Swift to create a server for like Linux, I think. It was very interesting. Okay, so if I type something like that in, and I hit create course, that's going to try to do it. So I actually don't want that to happen. So I want to make sure title. So if I don't set anything, we have the appropriate you need to do stuff. So I wonder if I can like actually do that here. Probably not, right? I don't actually know. I've not used Swift myself, and when I like help students to like debug it, it was never in like I didn't really pay that much attention to it. Okay, so at is okay. So then this should let's change this to be author cannot create a course if info is missing. So I want to come here. I don't want to get the tag. I want to, okay, so wait, roll. I guess I want to do that intercept to see that it doesn't happen. But maybe, oh, maybe it's not a problem. Well, then what I want to see is let's go straight to the button and it should be disabled. Okay, so we should be able to do wait page dot get by roll is disabled to be true. Okay. This is going to fail because I'm pretty sure that button is enabled all the time regardless. Semicolons and curly brackets are important. I mean, they can be, but I also like feel that languages like Python, I'm perfectly fine with them, and they generally don't have semicolons or brackets. And I think Python is a great early language to learn and do stuff with. Okay, so you are disabled to be true, but you're not disabled. You're very much not disabled. So I need I need to remember how to find out if everything is okay. How did I do? Okay, so how did I do this? Okay, that's why you dislike Python. Not that it makes it a bad language. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I was wondering if like how you felt about Python, but that explains that. I want did I have this in tags? I don't know if I had it in tags or not. I have this in login and create account, right? Right. So we have these validation states. Oh, and then we have this is valid. On input, we just set that. Okay, and then we have this on is valid. And then we just pass is valid right back in. And then on is valid. All we're doing is setting password validation set to that. And then we can use that to determine if we should disable it or not. Okay, so we need a on is valid and is valid there for that. Okay, so that's easy enough. So let's head back to create course. We have a few of these. So we're gonna do title is valid. So I guess we'll start with true, only because I don't want it to show like a bunch of red right away. Uh-oh, what was that? Typed reflections. Vapor looks cool. I've never heard of Vapor. Sorry about that. I have links turned off for most people, mostly because we had people come in and share bad links before. Vapor.code. So what is Vapor.codes? Oh, it's a Swift web server framework. Okay, yeah. I don't remember what they used anymore. It was like 4 years ago, 5 years ago now that they did that. It was like right when they first started having outside of Apple programming. Yeah, Swift is interesting because a lot of people think that it's only Apple stuff, but you can do anything with it. And I think like most of the community hasn't even tried to do too much outside of it. So you have like there's these frameworks and other things, but you don't really see it shared around on the internet very often. I think Swift can do some fun things. Okay, so if you do title is valid like that, and what was that other create account? Oh, and then we have the on is valid. So that's the other thing. So title is valid. And then there's the on end is valid, right? Yeah, on is valid. So that title on is valid. Okay, let title is valid. Title valid. We'll clone you. Okay, I'm gonna remember move this time. We have our valid state, which I think is literally just a Boolean. And then we can set title is valid, set you to valid. Okay, and then on input here, I want to do on is valid is going to be title on is valid is valid is going to be title. Oh, but it has to be like a dereferenced, right? So dereferenced title is valid. Oh, it is valid with with an underscore. Okay. Okay, thank you. And then the other one, the trait interprop value B validation is not implemented for Boolean. Oh, because we have a BB validation state. Oh, okay. So that's different. So you're not just a Boolean, you're a validation state. So I want BB validation states. Oh, interesting. Okay, so we can do initialized, valid, not valid. So I want initialized. And then this down here won't be Boolean. Now you'll be a BB validation state. Let's see. MX Maxim, hello. Neat color scheme. Thank you very much. What do I have here? Helix config Helix. My color scheme is Adwaita Dark. Adwaita Dark. That's what it is. You just never looked at Swift since your colleagues told you about it. Felt that Apple will have their fingers and everything about it, and you prefer open platforms. Isn't it open now? I vaguely remember them opening it up. Well, the Vi in the middle, it's Vi, right? Or is it Ve? Advaita? I mean, it's true. Big corps will always have their fingers in languages. Look at every single open language. There's always going to be big corporations being able to like influence how they work because they're using them, right? If they're going to use them, then they're going to want to make sure that they go in the direction that the company wants them to go in. Which, I mean, yeah, that can be sort of like a negative in some ways, but in the other ways, the person doing the open source isn't going to be paid. And so like that's pretty much the only way they're going to get any kind of money. And oftentimes they have specific needs that perhaps everyone can benefit. Take a look at PHP. PHP without Facebook / Meta / whatever messing with it to like help it be better would never have had this like big resurgence in speed. Okay, so if I do that, you're still not happy. Move because okay, so now I have to clone this. So it's not quite that simple. It's not a boolean, so we have to deref you and then we can clone you like that. Okay, so you're happy. Now if I come back to here, back to here, let's do a login. Pika, you redeemed Pet the Cat. I will pet the cat. Zilby's awake too. Don't Microsoft have full-time devs for TypeScript, or is that some other thing? Well, Microsoft also invented TypeScript, so that's one of the reasons why they have full-time devs working for it is because they're the ones who made it, and their devs are also like making the decisions. What is going to happen with this? What is going to happen with this language? Which direction do we want it to go? Which is interesting because TypeScript is being used by their competitors in pretty much every space too. So I thought that's sort of like a fascinating thing. It's like they created a language, they open sourced it, they control it 100%. But that's very much like the frameworks too, right? Like Angular and React are both open sourced frameworks controlled by uh, big companies. You just read that Carbon will be open source, but Google will basically decide the direction of the language will take. I mean, that's pretty like the different like I think that some people forget that open source doesn't have to mean some person that doesn't have any kind of income is in charge of this project. It can be that a large organization owns it, still owns the code. It just means that you can see the code. Like it's open so you can see it, not open as if it's free to take, or not open as an open contribution. Exactly. I think we have so much of the open as in free to use, free to view, and free to change that we sort of get a little bit shocked when we see it any of the other directions. I'm not sure what the best way to that's some it's not really helpful here. I wonder if I want this to be something else. Um Look what happened to Rust, Pika says. And hey, what happened to Rust? I love that. You're gonna have to be more specific because Rust is not free of drama. There has been a lot of drama. I think that almost all of the drama has been overblown with Rust. I think people have an expectation that Rust is just going to avoid all sort of like corporate interests and sort of like just acting like a more organization. So every time that something like that happens, everybody gets shocked. And oh my gosh, there's like people that with a lot of money that are interested in this. There's a few voices of reason. There's a few voices of reason, but there's also a few voices of I don't really know, like excitement. Like they get really excited about any of these things, and so like they go out there, but they're so much louder. They're so much louder. Okay, so have this title is valid, and I'm doing something. Okay, so on is valid, title is valid. Maybe I can also for this button do a disabled if. Okay, so let's do a disabled if title is valid. What can I do? Is there like an ooh, is valid. Okay, so well, and then we have not valid. So I want if you're not valid, don't show the button there, right? The cold aspect is a bit problematic in these cases. I don't even know if I would say that Rust is like feeling culty to me. I think that people have higher expectations than Rust can possibly deliver, and so because of that, we're going to get a lot of people that are very upset with Rust. Oh, perfect. Okay, so you're disabled. Then I make a change to this, and now you're enabled. So that's exactly what we want to see. So if I run this as a test, you're passing because the button is disabled. And so what are things that can't be set up? So we want title is required, tag is I think required, but maybe it doesn't have to be required. Long description, like I can probably set all these things up. I think title is like the thing that is absolutely essential. And then live is not. So title is really the only one that I like have to have. So I think that's where working. Yeah. Well, I also sort of feel that it's kind of following the hype cycle of the internet too. If we think about it from like a just like how the internet works and how things work, we are as like content creators are encouraged to do things that cause more people to watch us, right? So if I were to go and create videos that are highly energized, have a lot like get a lot of video, get a lot of get a lot of reach, and that's because I like did this highly energized, maybe a little bit of you know, have a controversial title, maybe claim that something is dead, maybe do a lot of clickbaity stuff in there, get a lot of videos for that, a lot of views for that. That's going to change the way I think about things, and I'm going to continue doing it more. It's an encouragement. And so we see that all the time, right? People start doing that more and more and more. And now for serious news type stuff, like, hey, something changed, something happened with Rust. We don't actually know what it is, and it's not set in stone, but we have people creating titles as if it is set in stone and content as if it is set in stone because that gets more, that's like encouraged by the algorithms. Sylvie, you're facing me now. And shoving your face into your paw so you can have a warm nose. Nice. Yeah, it's like slightly cold today, despite the fact it's like solidly in summer. 58 degrees. And that's Fahrenheit for everybody else. Otherwise, you'd probably think that's super hot. And what am I thinking about? That's why you run for algorithms. The problem is these days algorithms run towards you. Okay, so I have that. That's fine. What other testing do I want to do? Uh I don't know if there's anything else I really care about necessarily. So that just might be it for create course. Okay, I'm okay with that. Let's okay. So we are creating course or testing that we can create a course. All right. Let's also clean up all these warnings. All right. So you want I can make this be just attribute like that. Same thing here. Just be good at math. I wish that was how easy it was. Okay, so I'm not using this at all. I don't need you. We're not gonna use you. Ooh, and that's it. Okay, so everything's good there. So let's commit. We cleaned up warnings. And we can, yeah, I could push it. Doesn't matter. All right, what's next? Next is create an article. So I want to be able to create an article with this. All right, let's go and then test. Let's touch, create article, spec.ts. All right, we're going to import test and expect from Playwright test. We are going to. So I think that run all ahead of time stuff was working just fine. I don't think it was like causing any weird issues. So we're gonna do that again. We're gonna do a test before each. I'm only doing one thing here, so I might not need to even do the arrow function. I might be able to get away with a async. So await uh, intercept that, and then you take in the page, right? You just take in the page. Don't think I can get away with. Okay. Oh, I don't think it's gonna let me get away with this. It would be amazing if I could say, okay, take in this page and like grab it in there, but I think we have to do this. If it wasn't async, I would be able it would be so much easier. What are you upset about? Oh, I'm missing an arrow. Okay. So before everything, run that, intercept, expected one. Arc, well, congratulations again on getting that job, and we'll see you around next time. Have a great rest of your day. Okay, we're gonna describe. Okay, so first of all, for creating an article, a visitor should not be able to create an article. So visitor. Oh, and it's gonna be just that. I don't get the page yet. Okay, so then cannot see the create article link. Okay, so we already got the before each, so we want to load up. We want to just navigate to slash. So page dot go to slash, and we can read until the network is idle. Okay, so go to there, and then I want to make sure we cannot see. So that's going to be, so expect that await h dot get by role our link with the name of create article. I want this to be, okay, so is visible. I want that to be false. So I do not want you to see that. So if we run you, okay, create article. Timed out. Okay, so apparently I need to execution context was destroyed, most likely because of that. Oh, I forgot to await that. Well, that would do that. When would you use should versus must in describing tests? Should sounds weak when describing a tight policy like forbidding users from creating articles. I don't. I think should is a historical thing. There, was it JUnit? Like one of the unit tests like actually had should as a keyword, right? So I think part of it is just following what was set up as like standard a long time before. Um there oh no. Supercuber, hello. RFC. Okay. There's an RFC for that. Sorry about that. Supercuber. You're innocent, you swear. You're innocent. I know. When was this? This was 1997 for requirement levels. Okay, hold on. Let me grab this out. Nope, not that one. That one. So here have must, must not, should not. So like this word or the terms required or shall mean that the definition is an absolute requirement of that specification. Should this word or the adjective recommended mean that there may exist valid reasons in particular. That being said, I still see people using should in like a hard must words. So like I don't actually know if this is used very often. Um yeah, I don't think I do this properly. I think I sometimes use should and must interchangeably, which according to the English language is not a good idea. You can only count on this being accurate in RFCs. That's probably very true. Here, I'll share the link. I should these are all IETF is just all of the RFCs, right? Yes. Um I am going to add that to my list of links allowed so that you can share all the RFCs you want. Okay. You should be able to share all of you should be able to share any of the RFCs now, and at least as long as they're from IETF, and it shouldn't cause any problem. Uh-oh. What? Okay. Maybe not. Wait, can I not see that? It won't let me see the message. Okay, I need to go. Did I just do this wrong? I may have done it wrong. Of course, you shared. Okay, I did it www dot, and I need to do just iatf.org. Okay, hold on. You found a hole. Also, it timed you out for for 5 minutes. So let me unmute. Wait, not Nightbot. I need to find. Can I unban? I want to unban. That. Okay. Sorry about that. I put it in the wrong. I thought it was always going to be www, and so I put in the wrong links. Wrong link thing. Let's try this again. So it's. I wonder if I can just do ietf.org, and then all the subdomains would be okay. You are being persecuted by Nightbot. Okay. Do you want to try it again with that same link? I tried. I didn't put that same subdomain in. I told it everything from ietf.org is okay. Damn it. Can I? Oh, okay. Hold on. /unban. Okay, you're back. I have to do this. Okay, I have to do the subdomains for this. Apparently, that kind of sucks. All right. Well, this sucks. All right. So we'll do data tracker and we'll do dub. Where is spam protection links? Okay, so I want anything from datatracker.ietf.org, and I want www.ietf.org. Okay, do that. All right. Well, sorry about that. I thought that it was good, but it wasn't good. Now I think it's good, but I don't have an account right now to send that. Oh wait. This is fun, but gotta go. Well, sorry about banning you multiple times. But or timing you out multiple times. It hopefully the next time you come here, as long as it's from one of those two URLs, it's gonna be good. Pika, you shall take the place of sacrifice. Thank you. The link was do I still have it? The link was this. Oh, I love. Good choice. Hypertext coffee pot controlled protocol. What I love about this is that back in the 90s, everybody thought it was just a joke to create RFCs about how to control coffee pots, specifically coffee pots. It was a lot about coffee pots and tea kettles. And then look who's laughing now, as our coffee pots and tea kettles all need to be connected to the internet and be controlled that way. So if you ever want to have fun and read through, nope, that's my Twitch dashboard. If you ever want to have fun and read through some of these joke RTFs, it's a long-standing tradition that on April 1st there is at least one joke RFC that's accepted in, and this is obviously from 1998. This is also how we got 418. I am a teapot, I believe, return code, which funnily enough is not the standard return code for teapots, which is really sad. I thought that would have been like a no-brainer to like implement a health check for teapots and have that be a 418 code. But the world we live in. Okay, what are we doing here? So we are okay. We cannot see the article link, so uh, they can't. They can't see it, so that's fine. Uh, None of this is showing up, so I kind of want to wait a little bit more. Not that one. I want to go. Nope. Over here. I want to await page dot. Wait for timeout. Let's wait for like, I don't know, 50 milliseconds. Make sure that everything loads. There. Okay, so now we can see this. We don't have any links. Excellent. So then we want to do this again. Okay, so we cannot be more of cannot navigate directly to create account create article page. Okay, so I'm gonna go. I think it's just create article, right? Yep, it's just slash create article. So I want create article. Sure, go ahead and wait for that to be loaded. Wait for a timeout. And then we expect. So probably not get by roll. This time I think it's going to be get by text. I want you to be only authors can. So can create an article. We don't need you anymore. Make sure that's visible to be, oh, this is gonna be true. Oh, wait. Shift back does, wait. Oh, that's weird, okay. Oh, interesting. Okay, so it sort of memorizes over a little bit of time. So if I'm sitting here at authors like that, and I do word, and then shift B, no, okay. Word, shift, no, okay, never mind. I'm going insane with that. Oh, shift B takes me all the way back there because it's all one word. That's what it is. Okay, never mind. How does one create a controlled substance without getting arrested and being put on a watch list? I mean, I wouldn't recommend it. Like controlled substance, like Are you talking about like a substance that you can control, like water, right? It's really hard to create water. It's visible. Let's change that to be true. Okay, so let's do that. All right, only authors can create articles, and we go there. So everything's working here. Firefox, why are you unhappy? Received to be expected. It didn't. Maybe it needs to time out a little bit longer. I guess we'll wait for like 150. You need to make elephant's toothpaste, but most of the peroxide you can get is around. Okay, so I have no idea. The only person that I've ever seen that makes elephant toothpaste is Mark Rober online. So he would probably be the person to reach out to for that. Or and this is the answer to a lot of different things. Find a pharmaceutical person, like find somebody who would have access to that and convince them that they want to do this. Type reflections. Well, thank you for hanging out. Have a great rest of your day. Interesting. So Firefox is I feel like Firefox consistently has this problem. So I'm going here, nothing is loading. I am intercepting the GraphQL, so that's working. And like nothing is showing. Come on, Firefox. Why you do this? Okay, so I'm going to use, what if I don't wait until the DOM content is loaded? What if I just wait 150 milliseconds? And then we look for you. That works then. I still don't hit anything up here. That great. But that works. Okay. Well, I'll take it. Let's try running this again a few more times. Yeah, Firefox. Firefox. Um Get by text. I wonder if I can pass that a timeout too. So, oh, you only have exact? Oh, that's not going to be helpful. So I'm waiting for timeout there. So I'm just going straight to create article. Wait for the timeout. It's working for everything else. So it's not like I misspelled something here. Okay, is visible. Can I pass you in something? Timeout number. Okay, so what if I put in like here, you can wait for wait for 1 full second. If you don't see it within a second, it's not good, which means I probably don't need that. That's interesting. Well, now look at that. Get by text took 24 milliseconds. I told it it could time out to a second. Try setting a timeout for a minute to see if it's rendering or not. Yeah, well, I think this is bothering me now a little bit. So if I take you, let's break this out to different things. Let's do like const. This is going to be the error message. It's going to be equal to page dot get by text author can create. So if I just do that, that's a locator, right? I want to see if it's visible. Const visible equals await error message is visible, and then we can do a timeout of, let's see, so 1 second is 1,000. So let's do 60,000. So 1 minute, and I'll wait for you, and then I want to is visible. We expect that to be true now. Okay. 21 milliseconds still. Okay, what if I do just a wait? So this would be a timeout here. So this would be wait page dot wait for timeout. Oh, you know what I can also do? So we go to this thing. I also want to wait for URL. Ooh, so maybe I want to do that. So I want to do await page dot wait for URL. I want this to go to slash so just go to there. Okay, maybe this will be better if I wait for the URL first. Well, now it's waiting a really long time, and I actually see. Look at that. Only authors can create articles. Okay, so it's working. Wait for there's that wait for timeout. So it's waiting for a minute. Temporis, hello. Okay, so that's working there. Okay, so wait for URL. So go to here, then wait to see that we go back to slash, get the error message, check to see if it's visible, and then expect that it's true. Okay, so okay, nice. So I do need some waiting. So await page dot wait for timeout. I guess we'll wait for like 150 milliseconds or so. Okay, I see it there. Only authors can create articles. It's slightly wrong text. So authors can create. Authors can create. Let's rerun you again. Hopefully this will work. There we go. Now you're happy. Okay, so that's good. So that. Okay, so testing that visitors cannot create an article. Next up is going to be learners. Okay, so let's do learners cannot see the create article link. So they're going to go to. So we're not going to do page.go-to. Instead, this one we're going to do wait login. Role.learner page, and our destination is slash create article. We can wait for a timeout. Okay, so we wait. So in this case, we actually probably should just do another await page dot wait for URL to go to slash. We'll then wait for timeout, an extra like a little tiny bit of time, and then we should get the create article link, and that's false. And then you are going to be the same thing, right? So it cannot navigate directly there. So again, it's that same login. We'll wait for the URL to be a slash, wait for the timeout. We should get the error message. It should be visible. The error message should be visible. Yes. Okay. I think that's good. Okay, so Chrome sees the error while we're logged in as learner. And Chrome sees, okay, that error. Let's run these. Excellent. Okay, so we are testing that learners cannot create articles. Those are the easy tests. Test, describe. Okay, so now we have authors. What can authors do here? What do we want to do? Well, I guess first off, we should be able to see that link and go there. Flint Rusty, hello. How are you doing today? I'm doing pretty good. We're making some good progress on tests today. That's always a good thing. Okay, so can navigate to the creator. I think this is also the last. This is the last page of our tests. And then we don't have anything else set up right now. So like I don't have the ability to like edit an article or edit a course. We'll do that when I need to. So like, just in time development. Why do I Kukma? Hello. Why do I write tests in TypeScript? Why not Rust? Still no useful crates for testing front end. There are some crates for testing front end, but I feel that I get much higher quality testing done out of something like Playwright than any of those tests. So like there's a couple of them. They're all seem to be using the Chrome engine behind the scenes, where it like spins up a headless Chrome browser, runs sort of like click, 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 select things, write it out, like all the normal stuff that you'd expect in a integration testing environment. But the issue here is I want to do more than that. So like here I can test on Safari, on Firefox, on Chrome all at the same time. Rust doesn't have that ability yet. I have no doubt they're eventually going to get there. It just is going to take a while. Okay, so test can navigate to the create article page. What do I want to do with this? I want my mind blanked out. Oh right, we're just gonna go to slash. So we're going to wait login role dot author, give it the page. We're gonna go to slash. I think I'm just learning. I just need to do this wait for a timeout. So the way it was described to me, it still feels a little bit weird. The wait for timeout thing is simulating somebody coming to the page and then spending time like reading it a little bit, like searching with their eyes for something before they go and click on it, because it's not necessarily valid that somebody's going to be clicking on it the second, like the millisecond that it loads. And so therefore I don't actually care if it's like visible in millisecond 1. I care if it's visible after millisecond 150 or something like that. So kind of page, wait for timeout of like, I don't know, 50. Then I want to, what do I want to do here? Okay, so we wait for timeout. We get there. I want to get the links. So I want const, these are going to be the link to, I guess, create article link. Create article. Now there's multiple of them, so I'll create this plural. I don't await this. Do page dot by role link with the name of create article. And then here we can do our expect. Okay, expect. I'm going to wait. Create article links. Oh, I can actually just click it, can't I? So hold on. I don't want to do this. So I want to get by roll that, get the first one that I see, and click it. That's what I want to do. Okay, so find the first link that we see as create article and click it. Then we want to await for page. Wait for URL to go to create article. Okay, so wait for us to go to create article. And then if I wait like a little tiny bit more, so wait for that and expect page.url to match create article. We're still on there even if we wait a little bit of time. Okay, so we're happy with this. So we're now testing that we can navigate to there from the homepage, which is good. So testing that authors can navigate to create article page from, I guess, from anywhere really. Okay, so I can navigate there. Next up, my server keeps on restarting because when I recompile the TypeScript, it catches that and then refreshes the page, and then that causes issues. I should probably like have Trunk ignore wherever the TypeScript stuff is, so it's not like thinking that files changed. Okay, so I mean we have happy path, so we could write some stubs in here. We can write some stubs. So we have articles. I want to be able to obviously just create the article. I want to. Do I want to like require that we have a title and an article body? Probably both. Probably both, right? I need both. So we must have a title. We must have an article body. And then I want this button to be disabled without that. So okay, I'll just do comments right now. So this is I'll just do reruns. So test dot oh, you know what? I can skip this. So test dot skip. All right, so this is can create an article. So happy path. Okay, so we can create an article. I want to, okay, cannot create an article without a title. So cannot create an article without title. Shrump, hello. How are you doing today? I cannot create an article without a body. I'm pretty good. We're doing good with testing today. That makes me happy. It's Thursday of a shortened week for me. That's also really nice. So only 3 days of working today of this week. Always a nice thing. And I think that's it. That's like it's a very simple form. So like these are our two sort of sad paths. It has to be have to have a title, have to have a body, and I can create it to begin to be here with. Bull first dad, hello. How are you doing today? All right, so let's stop skipping you. What do I do for work? I work at a startup company where we are. Let's see. I work at a startup company. We do VR training and simulations for doctors and nurses, and I'm a manager for like the web services team. So basically, I'm a programmer, I'm a manager, I'm a leader, I'm do all that kind of stuff. So stacking. Oh, you work only 2 days this week, and you regret every second of this day. I'm sorry. It. I mean, we could just hang out all day on Discord if you want. Help the time fly by. Um. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Bullfirst Dad. Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully it's nothing serious in the end. And that sometimes that's all we can like hang on with is that hope. Okay, so let's give ourselves some space here. So if we grab you, I want to take this page. Okay, so I want to create an article. So first of all, we want to log in. So we're gonna await. I guess in this case, I want to do a before each with this login, don't I? So let's actually just. Oh, it's not gonna be that easy. Hold on. Test dot before each. Okay, then log in as role author, and then let's head to come on, create article. Okay, so go there. That's great. You know what I can do is I can also have this wait for timeout happen in here too, which can help. All right, so you're happy there, and then we should still see the link. You should still be able to click it. Although that one would be interesting. Maybe I should just have you wait, page dot go to. We'll we'll just do that one there. So okay, everybody else I might be able to get away with it. On another note, every exam question on a physics course you're taking is on Chegg. I don't know Chegg, so I would fail that. But easy A, well, I mean that's always good. Take that. We'll take that whenever we get them. Okay, so can create an article. So I've logged in. I've navigated there. Um, oh, some website to help with homework. Oh, that's nice. Oh, so somebody uploaded all the questions onto a website. I like the education in universities are questionable sometimes. It's like it doesn't bother me as it used to. That kind of thing used to bother me, but eh. Okay, so we're doing happy path first. So we want to create the title. So let's do await new title equals, we can do faker dot. Oh, we don't have, okay, so we don't have faker. Import faker from faker. Oh, and yeah, there it goes. Faker dot. All right, what should be the title of our article? We can do commerce. There you go. You can be a product name. Okay, so there's that. Oh, and that shouldn't be wait. Oh wait, it should be const. Const, then other thing. Ooh, I don't think I can do. I guess I'll do lorem ipsum for the body too. I don't think that there's markdown as a random thing. Hey, that's it. The ability to get that, like especially with that, I'm fine with it. I'm fine. You won't see me like sort of like poo pooing anything about that. It's actually like one of the things that I'm doing for my assessments for like the LMS that I'm teaching here. I'm going to be putting the solutions in with every assessment. Zilby, you're back. Hi. Want to come and say hi? Come on. Hi. So I'm going to be putting solutions right there. So like it's not like you don't have to go to some other websites to find the solution. You can just go. You just change the branch, and take a look at it. What's up? You wanna hang out? Come here. Zilby, hi. Oh, you want to jump up? Come on. Oh, okay. I see. You only want to jump up on me to get to the green screen. Okay. He loves going to the edge of the green screen and then sticking his face back there. And I guess it's like nice. It's like covering yourself into something. Uh, is this like hola hola Weedham boys? Hello, ginger cats, crazy cats, or crazy ginger cats. It does feel that way sometimes. Although I think all cats can be crazy sometimes. But it's kind of fun to like think, oh, he's an orange cat, so therefore he's crazy sometimes. So be I think for the most part he wants to play and he wants food. And that's when he starts making trouble. Okay, so let's create a descript. So this will be new. Oh, new content. New content. Now normally this is gonna be markdown. Uh, so per how would I do this? Oh, Zilby, do you want me to throw something for you? Here, Zilby. Zilby, you see this? Okay. New content. Let's do figure dot. I bet that Faker does not have hacker. What's hacker? I don't think they're gonna have Markdown. Let's just do. We'll just do lorem because it doesn't really matter. So let's do paragraphs. Let's do like 3 paragraphs. Hi, you want to actually just hang out? Hang out? No? Okay, so I get the new title, I get the content. Um, then I'm gonna fill out the form fields with it. Okay, so let's do that next. So we're gonna say await page dot get by label, which I think is gonna be something like title and body or something. Okay, title and article body. So get by title, and then I want to type the new title. Is article body, right? Yeah, article body. And type new content. Okay, so I've now typed into there. I want to hit the button. So wait, page dot get by role. With the name, create article. I want to click it. Okay. So I type new article. I type into the article body. I click the role, and then before that, we're gonna have a let I guess like let intercepted equals false. So we're going to expect that intercepted is true. We're going to do a await dot route. Oh, I need the GraphQL. Wait. Oh, I don't have that. Okay, so I want end. Oh, can I export this? If I just do that, I don't have to recopy this in anywhere. Pika, welcome back. After making sure you got on a watch list. Well, congratulations. Okay, so I want graph URI, so import that from there. And then you have, okay, so async. So we have the route, and then we have the request. I want the body here. So I literally just did this in the other test like an hour or two ago. And I already forgot what's in here. Or maybe it was yesterday. I don't remember anymore. So I think I can do body. So like const our body is equal to request dot post data JSON. Whatever. Okay, so that's whatever is sending out in post data JSON. When I submit this, so if I type so like, well, that's clearly going to fail. So this is good for us to test. That's broken apparently. Oh, title cannot be empty. So we already have that yelling at me. That's good. Also, it doesn't let me actually submit, which is also good. So okay, so interesting. Okay, so do I have the same thing here? I don't know if I do. It just yells at me about title, so it's not even checking the body yet. Okay, so we get here. We should be able to say intercepted equals true now. I get the body out of you. And we were recently in this create course spec. Okay, yeah, so we get this body and then we can go, okay, so body.variables, and I can grab the variables out of here. Okay. So request post data JSON variables, and then I can grab stuff out. Excellent. So variables. Gonna change you to this, and then I can destructure you out. To find what those are, we have database, mutations, API, insert, article, and it looks like we're gonna get the title and content. So title and content. And so I want to see, so expect that the title is the same as the new title. Expect that content to be new content. Okay, that should be pretty simple. So I expect that to be true. This all happened. This is great. And I think that would be it, right? I guess if I wait for a little time at a time, so wait for timeout. I don't know if I'm gonna stay here or not. So it's timeout for like, I don't know, 50 milliseconds. And then let's wait for a message. So await page. Get by text. Created. I want to see created somewhere on the page. Like, hey, you successfully created this. Okay, so get by text. I want that to be, oh, I guess I don't have to do that right here. Ooh, I know. I'm going to do an expect here. Let's expect is visible true to be true. Okay, so we basically find, we wait there to see like that created is done. Okay. Now, I'm guessing that this is going to fail. It's probably going to be okay. Because we know it's going to fail. Let's run this. Come on. Why can't I keep on selecting the thing that I don't want to select? Okay. User can create an article. All right. So it didn't get down here, but this was going to be false. We got here. So we didn't get a text created. We got something else. That's fine. So now let's fix this. The title is empty. So we want to go to create article. Okay, so here's our title created there. I will need an on input to update that. Okay, so now every time a character is clicked in, we then update the value. So it should remain the same. Let's try this again. Ooh, so when I click that, so what happened? Okay, so I get the button. Pika, you gotta gonna write something for the elephant toothpaste stuff. Well, good luck with that. If you end up making a gigantic elephant toothpaste that doesn't explode, like create a video or something. That'd be fun to watch. Okay, so I wait a little bit of time. I get my text created. Okay, so I should see that created, but you don't. Does that not happen? So if I create article body like that. Yeah, article created. Okay, so I should. Okay, yeah, I should find that. Wonder if I shouldn't wait. So okay, you clicked on that. After nothing really happened. Okay. I wonder I wonder if there's something else going on. Okay, so click on that. Ooh, let's try this. Let's delete you and throw you after here. That lets me know, are we gonna, do we intercept? We do intercept. Okay, so that's true. That's fine. And then you are not fine. I'm looking at console to see if there's any console messages. Not seen any. It just basically doesn't show it. So we click on this, right? Yeah, you click on this, and then nothing happens. Okay, so we await get by text created, make sure it's visible. That's not, yeah, I want it to be true. I want that to be visible. It is visible on mine. So why is my test not working for that? The intercepted must have been true because that was set correctly here. When I do create the article, I'm pretty sure I stay here in articles. I stay here in articles. So nothing else happens besides this article created label popping up. So I click you. Okay, so I expect the title to be new title. I expect the content to be new content. Do I need to continue? Maybe I need to continue. So which would be the router up here. Oh, maybe I need to respond with something from the other. So I have another interceptor, which is this one right here. And so if you are route fulfill, okay, so mock data by role. So if you're an author, you get this mock data. So then we're looking for use. This is going to be an insert article, I believe. So let's fulfill this. I bet that's what's happening here. It's not fulfilling. So what is that? Database, Patients API, insert article. All right, so let's split here a little bit. Let's do a V split should be fine. I need a new page too. So we're going to put this into end-to-end test, graph. And we're going to call this API insert article JSON. Okay, so this is the return value that we're getting from this. Uh, when I when I create this, I get this back. Okay, so we do insert almost articles one. Oh, it'd be really nice this formatted. Can I format this? Oh, okay. So it doesn't want me to format it. Okay, so this is very similar to what we'd be getting back. I don't actually think it matters that much that we like exactly what this is. It just is going to be a thing. So I think you're happy here. So let's come back to you. API insert article from I don't think I necessarily need anything else. I think that's fine. Let's try these tests. See if maybe that makes it work. No, okay. So I still click the button. There's no network. Interesting. There's no network on it. That makes me wonder if maybe the validation stuff is failing and it doesn't really think it's there. Okay. I'm I'm now curious about this. So if I type something in here and I don't have an article body, okay, content cannot be empty. That's that still created it multiple times. So I tried pasting in there too to see if maybe that would do it. Okay, so type in here, get by role, the button, click, and I actually do click this, right? I don't. Yeah, locator.click. So I click on the button. I expect those things to be there. That seems to, maybe I need to continue that. So I guess let's just continue it. And then I think the other interceptor will prevent it from actually going out. Maybe. That still didn't do the thing. I wonder if this overwrote the other interceptor. In which case, maybe I can just pull this in here and respond with it. So this API create article JSON. No, not course articles. Whoa. Insert article. That's what I want. Create article JSON. Okay, so then back down to here. So instead of continue, we can fulfill. You take in this, and I think I can do JSON. Yeah, JSON is going to have data, and then that's going to be an object with the API create article JSON. I think that's what it's going to be. There we go. Okay, so that did it. So now we create this article. So apparently, if I create two interceptors, the most recent one overwrites the previous one. So I lost the other one, but that's fine. And then I just respond with the data that it's expecting, and then it just works. Excellent. Okay, so everything is passing here. Let's go ahead and run all of these tests. All right, so we are testing that an author can create an article. All right, everything worked there. All right, so next up is going to be that skipped one. So cannot create an article without a title. We already know that's working, so this should be pretty fast. Skip. Oh, it's all one line. I want to. Okay. Oh, no, still not. This is where I want to be. Okay. I guess I don't need to be over here and right anymore. All right. Cannot create an article without a title, so I just want to go in and hit the submit button. So we're gonna do. We're already loaded. We're already there, so we're gonna await page dot get by role button name of create article. We're going to click it. We're going to wait for a second. Wait for URL. No, wait for timeout. Wait for a couple seconds to sort of figure out what's happening. And then I should be able to get that text. So we can expect, wait. page dot get by text. That we cannot, like must have, like cannot, must have something about a title. So require, need title. So title is required, something like that. Is visible to be true, and then that's pretty much it. Oh, title cannot be empty. That's what it is. So title cannot be empty is what we're looking for. Okay, so we're happy there. Excellent. And then finally, cannot create with a body. So same exact thing. So we're gonna come here to the end. All right, so we'll just await. Okay, first of all, I do need some kind of title. So I need const title figure dot. Let's do commerce again. Commerce dot product name. We'll type that in. So wait, page dot get by label title. We'll type in title in. So after we type in there, let's go ahead and press the button. So wait, page dot get by role button with the name. Create article. We're gonna click you. And then we're going to expect, I guess we wait for a second or like a tiny bit. So wait, page dot. Wait for timeout for like 50 milliseconds. Then we expect. Get by text. All right, so this is gonna be, I think, the same thing, which is body cannot be empty or content, so like something like that. Maybe content cannot be empty, which content cannot be empty. Is visible to be true. So the only really negative about this one is that my pattern isn't the same for the forms. So it's not the best design. Okay, content cannot be empty. Content cannot be empty. Excellent. Okay, so happy about that. Let's run all of you, and then that's all the tests. So the design for this form is not exactly the same as the other forms, which is not great. It's best if they all have like the same how they feel works. Like the other ones, if I'm filling out, like the button is disabled until I try to click it. Right now, it's going to be fine for me to continue moving forward, but eventually I'll probably want to fix that. I don't have any warnings. Don't have any warnings globally. Let's go ahead and git commit this. So we are testing that we cannot create an article missing data. Okay, and let's run tests on everything. Make sure it's all passing. These tests take so long now. But we do have, I guess, like we have 174 tests, although I don't think I wrote 174. I think that's not divisible by 3 though. Shouldn't it be? Wait, is that divisible by 3? Maybe it is. Maybe I just am bad at math. Oh yeah, it is. So we have 58 tests. But because we have every time that I write a test, it creates one for Chrome, one for Firefox, and one for WebKit. 58 tests becomes 174 tests, which is really good. Like, it's good to be able to test across all the different browsers. Why are you not happy? Oh, and you're not happy too. WebKit. Oh, it's this thing where it's like not waiting long enough for it to load up the page. Okay. That usually seems to be what it is. It's not waiting long enough. So several errors. Okay. Well, we'll see if we can fix some of those. A bunch of failures. That's not cool. Okay, so let's focus on this one first. So this is in the accessibility test. So in the accessibility spec, we're loading up this one. Specifically, this is the auth create account. So auth create account as not a role. So go to that, and then now regardless, I'm having you go to this one, otherwise log in, wait for timeout. So I wonder if I should wait for a little bit more, like 150. Okay, that makes you happy. You're unhappy. So cannot create an article without a title and just nothing loaded. Cool. Which means, okay, so cannot create an article without a title. That was the create article. Oh, so but the nothing loaded. So I need to wait a little bit before this too, probably. Did I save? I don't know if I saved. But you're happy. I just save just in case. Okay, so you're happy now. Create course spec. So you're expecting this button to be disabled. I need, okay, so cannot create a course if info is missing. This is in the create course spec. So not create course if missing. Okay, so intercept, we do the login. I then probably want to wait for a timeout. Let's wait for 50 milliseconds. See if that makes you a little bit happier. Login spec. Okay, so get attribute to match auth0. So what happened here? Go to auth0. Okay, so go to auth login. Oh, and again, it's like nothing loaded up. So I need to do that wait. So login spec, login page links to auth0. Login spec, login page links to auth0. So we go to this one. I'm going to keep on like adding these little timeouts here and there and just sort of tweak them. And then hopefully we should get everything a little bit more stable. Okay, so then I think it's going to be the same thing, nothing loaded. So tag spec. And then authors can navigate to tags. Okay, so then, ooh, I have wait for timeout here. Let's wait for 100. Now you're happy again. Okay, great. All right, well, not super convinced everything's working. Let's run everything again and see if you're happier. And then that's also going to be the end for this because we're out of time. Let's see if these work, and I guess while we're waiting, I'll go ahead and git commit this. We are tweaking timing in tests. Try to make them more reliable. I've noticed that it seems to be Safari and Firefox. They're the ones that seem to have the most problems. Specifically Firefox a lot recently, at least today, which is a little bit unfortunate. I really also wish that this percentage here was 100% until we started getting failures, as opposed to like going up as we're running them. Because like it almost makes it look like, oh, only 60% are passing, but that's not correct. Also, oh, that's fun. It's like two different tests. Okay, so we're just gonna have to keep on tweaking these over and over and over again. That's great. In the meantime, Clavin is streaming. Twitch alerts, bare metal hosting with Lightstream for backup with the Rust tag. Okay, so that might be good. Clevin doesn't have very many viewers right now, so let's go hang out with him. I won't be able to hang out for very long, because I need to head off to work, my day job, and all that fun stuff. But I'll be on Discord today, in case any of you want to hang out there. So let's do a raid. That. All right, raid created. Everybody, thank you again for hanging out with me today. Hope that you all have a great rest of your Thursday. As I mentioned, did I mention? Oh, I don't think I mentioned yet. I'll be back tomorrow morning around 6 a.m. Mountain Time, and we'll stream about to this time again. And we have to make sure that the tests are all passing. And then once we have those all passing with that, we're going to switch over to content, like course content type stuff. And I'll show you my most recent plan and everything else that we've got, and start creating some articles, throwing it in there. And then if we need to, we'll add in more features. So with that, have a great rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Bye.